Hamas militants say they will begin disarming as part of the ceasefire with Israel the U.S. helped negotiate last year. Hamas also reportedly agreed to give up heavy weapons so long as Israel agrees to a Palestinian state. Now, that is something the Israeli government has been sharply opposed to. No comment on the new steps announced today. The deal also requires Israeli forces to withdraw from Gaza. People who live there say that they are worried the deal won't hold up.
We want to end all this. It has gone on too long. We hope both sides will implement the agreement. We don't want one side to carry it out while the other reneges.
We've all been watching it. Progress has stalled, with Israel saying everything was hinging on Hamas disarming. Hamas is accusing Israel of violating the agreement with routine strikes in Gaza.